Hi everybody, it's Jennifer, and today I'm going to do an honest review and first impression as well as a demo on this Viseart 01 Basic 14L, and this is a professional makeup artist palette. It is all matte shades. I bought this at Sephora.com and I was on the wait list for 3 months to get this palette. So I'm going to do a first impression as well as a tutorial on this eye makeup, and I will put that at the end of the video if you're interested in finding out how I did this soft smoky eye. And overall, I think that this palette is probably not worth the price. My goodness, I spent a lot on this palette, and it's a great palette. I have to say that. It is really easy to blend, pigmented, no fallout. So as far as using this palette, it's a dream. It works like a dream. I like it a lot. And then to top that off, I have the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte palette, but look at how similar these two palettes are. This Sonia Kashuk palette is so similar to this palette. Talk about a dupe, right? And if you are interested in seeing the swatches on the Sonia Kashuk palette, I will link down below my December favorites video, and I did a swatch on this palette. To be honest with you, it's a really good palette. It is. But am I blown away by this palette? No, I'm not. I'm not exactly that impressed by the palette. I don't know. So I feel like I need to play around with this palette a little bit more, and just to really get a good feel of if I really like it or not. But so far, it's a good palette. So far, I want to keep it, if that answers your question right now. Yeah, but just the fact that I have the Sonia Kashuk palette and it seems so similar to this palette in so many ways, it's like I have a dupe for the palette and it's just as good. So I'm going to really have to play around with this palette a little bit more just to really get a good sense and feel on if I really want to keep it or not. I mean, I think that this is a great palette overall. There was no fallout when I did the demo. Blended out like a dream. Pigmentation was just right. But it didn't really blow me away as far as performance. I don't know. Color choices. I mean, I think that if I were to have a perfect palette that has all the neutral shades that fit my needs for an everyday look, I think that this is a great palette to have. What it really comes down to is the price. That's where I'm really torn about this palette. This palette is great. It checks off all my needs as far as the shades, the tones, the pigmentation, the performance. It's great. But it's such an expensive palette to me. I think it's really, really pricey. And I don't know if the price justifies if this palette is worth purchasing, to be honest with you. So that is my first impression on this palette, and please stick around and watch the tutorial that I'm going to put up right now. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going in with the lightest shade right here, which is the white. Unfortunately, they did not label the eyeshadows. There's no names to the eyeshadows. So I'm just going to point them out as I go. For a transition shade, I am going to warm up my lids using this color right here. Just a nice neutral shade. I really don't have a direction where I'm going to take this eye look, so let's just go with it. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid just to make the rest of these shadows blend nicely. Next, I'm gonna go and warm up my crease with this orange shade right here. It's like a nice sienna burnt orange. And I just start at the crease and I just lightly blend it up towards the brow bone. To warm up my outer V, I'm using this color right here. It's a warmer brown. I don't know, you want to do smoky? Let's do smoky. Soft smoky. So I'm going to go in with this darker brown here. This is the darkest brown in the palette. Oh, this blends out like a dream. I'm just trying to convince myself it's worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the black just to smoke out the outer corner just a little bit more. Trying to create a deeper crease, but not going all the way to my nose, just stopping halfway. And just keep blending, blending, blending until your arm falls off. Have you guys seen the reviews on this on Sephora.com? I mean, this palette got practically 5-star reviews across the board, and I had to wait on the 3-month waiting list just to get this palette. Like, what is so special about this palette? I'm just gonna go back into this orange just a little bit, just to soften up the outer corner. Now I'm gonna tight line with my IT Cosmetics No Tug Gel Eyeliner. And to smoke out my lash line even more, I'm going to use the new Urban Decay, and this is the 24/7 Velvet Glide-On Pencil. And then with my small shader brush, I'm going to soften up and blur out that eyeliner before it sets. Then I'm going to go back in with this black shadow, and I'm going to diffuse that eyeliner even more. I'm going to go back to this dark brown right here with a short angled shader brush and smoke out the bottom line a little bit more. And for mascara, I'm going to use Rimmel Glam Eyes on my lower lashes. And for my upper lashes, I'm using Melly's Volumizing Mascara. So there is the finished eyes. So just a quick rundown on the makeup on the rest of my face. I use the Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. On my lips, I am using the Maybelline Hooked on Pink. For contouring, I use the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And for blush, I am using MAC Pleasure Model. Oh, and my brows are Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in dark brown. So what do you guys think after watching the demo? Should I keep it? Should I return it? What do you think? Huh? Let me know. Comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. And thumbs up this video. I definitely appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching. Till next time.